Hi everybody, welcome to the 123rd edition of John News. Today, I am visiting with Maria Mazza, a graduate student at UNC Chapel Hill studying teens' brains. Hi Maria, welcome to John News.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Super excited. Can you tell me about your research?
So what I study is how adolescents' brains are changing, particularly within digital media contexts, including social media, how their environment is shaping how their brains are changing over time.
And why are you so interested in this?
Because I think it's a really important and relevant context that adolescents are increasingly growing up into. One of my favorite findings is that social media is not just a bad context.
So what are some good and bad things about social media?
Yeah, so social media oftentimes offers a lot of visual stimuli that can lead to self-comparison behaviors, right? And when you're comparing yourself to people who you think are better than you, it can make you feel worse about yourself. But at the same time, social media also allows you to connect with other people who you might not have around you or in your neighborhood or access to at school. And so it can also be a really good place to meet other people and have good social interactions, which are really important for healthy development.
Should my parents be afraid of my use of social media?
It's super important that parents do not fear their child's use of social media. When your kids are growing up, you're not going to let them just jump in a car and learn to drive right away. You're going to teach them how to drive and how to drive responsibly in ways that are safe. And the same thing goes for social media.
Should I be afraid of using social media?
You should not be afraid of using social media. You should be cautious. So I think as long as you are checking in with yourself and noticing when the kinds of content that you see online make you feel good versus make you feel bad, and really prioritizing the things that make you feel good, that will help you have positive experiences online.
Yep. My mom's been reading a book called The Anxious Generation, and it says that children my age shouldn't be allowed to have phones. What do you think about this?
And so having a phone by itself is not necessarily a bad thing, but like I said before, it's really about how you are using that phone and making sure you are using it in ways that are productive and safe for you.
I think that people my age probably should be allowed to have phones, but some limitations, maybe some apps you can only use for 30 minutes a day or something like that.
Yeah, now here's a question for you. Who do you think should set the limitations on your phone use?
Me.
Mm-hmm.
No. Probably your parents, because they know best about you.
Mm-hmm. How about it is a combination of both you and your parents? Mm-hmm. And so something that we talk about with a lot of the research that we do is the importance of having conversations take place between adolescents and their parents to jointly determine, okay, what is a productive use of my time? What are productive limits that I can set? And how are we going to deal with when I do meet the limits or when I don't meet the limits? And how can we adjust from there?
And this has been such an This has been such an interesting episode. I'm so glad we got to talk today. Thanks for being on John News.
Of course. Thank you once again for having me.
Mm-hmm. And that's the good news. Until next time, this is John Wortman signing off from John News. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button. So long, everybody. Bye.